Yeah, I really fuck with this maroon. It kind of looks red. Maybe it's maroon. I don't really know. But yeah, reverse weaves. I fuck with them. So we're going to attempt to do this without everything going to shit. But actually consistently doing a vlog. I'm very proud of myself today. I edited a video last night and now I'm filming today. So look, see, we can all just try and do new things. Little correction from the last video. We talked about the Pulse Boost HD. It's not Prime Knit technically. I guess I just looked around more. Adaptive Knit is the name. That's fucking dumb. Yeah, apparently this stuff is called Adaptive Knit. It feels like Prime Knit. Maybe it's like just a little bit different, a little thicker. I really can't tell with these knitted shoes anymore. I get that they wanted to do something different, but it's Prime Knit. Yeah, that shoe. I hope everybody liked those two shoes I got in the last video. I really enjoyed them. I wore the Pure... not the Pure Boost. I wore the Pulse Boost HDs today. Every time I wear it, it just gets a little more comfortable, and that's a head turner shoe. It's crazy. Like I've said in previous videos, just because we as sneakerheads spend exorbitant amounts of money on what we enjoy doesn't necessarily mean that everybody else is understanding of why that is what it is, or, you know, some people don't comprehend. Some people just aren't down with it, and they don't understand why we spend so much money on shit like this. But yeah, that shoe, it's cool. I'm looking at a couple other colorways because I know me, but honestly, they're not too expensive. So you can get some around like for $50, $70. So, I mean, for me, you know, the $220 shoes and the $180 and $200, like, it's cool when they come around, but it's never been fun to me to pay that much. I just really enjoy the product, so I end up paying it. A couple other shoes I kind of wanted to go through a little bit. It's not going to be a really long video. I've noticed some things that were around the web, and I kind of wanted to talk about it a little bit. I'm going to have some photos and stuff up here. Hopefully we'll, you know, be able to edit this a little bit well. First thing that I was noticing, I just wanted to go through on Adidas, on their actual app, what is coming out soon that at least I have a little bit of interest in, and maybe you guys do as well. So we'll go to the release dates here. Damian Lillard, his 7th pro model shoe, which is kind of crazy. His 7th pro model is called the I Am My Own Fan shoe. I seriously read this morning and thought it said My OnlyFans shoe, which Adidas and OnlyFans, if y'all ever wanted to collab, that would be funny as shit. Didn't I think Pornhub or somebody, like, they did, I think there was a sneaker collab or something. I don't remember exactly. That's not really my field of knowledge that I have. The ZX 2K Boost, the half solar yellow, half red shoe is going to be coming back. I guess, I don't know if it's a re-release. I think these dropped early, a little bit earlier. So that's going to be coming back. There's a couple colorways of that. That shoe looks cool, but I don't really have any interest in it. But you never know, man. If the right thing comes around, you might actually like it. A lot of R1 V2s. I have zero interest in those. But there was a couple shoes on here that I wanted to mention that are the Parlay pack that I've already shown you, the whites and the black. Both restock on Adidas on October 14th. It's a Wednesday at 11 o'clock. So if you guys missed out on those shoes, you can go and grab them. I kind of checked StockX today and GOAT both, and just was looking to see, because I was like, why would you restock a shoe that, you know, a lot of people could just go through a secondary service and get it for like way cheaper. Well, that shoe actually is kind of still sitting at retail for a brand new pair. So it's kind of funny to see how the market is kind of leveled out with that kind of stuff. But yeah, long story short, both those shoes do come back October 14th if you guys missed out. And if you do like the Parlay, I highly recommend it. It's a really comfortable shoe. The $220 price tag kind of sucks a little bit on it. I don't really think that is 100% worth it on that shoe. I have both of them in here, but at the same time, like, I'm looking at the white pair right now. That shoe is cool, but it was kind of just hype that really, I think, drove a lot of people to buy it just because of that legendary model that everybody really wanted. Then they released some of them, nobody got it, and yeah. All the dudes that I follow on Instagram, like, they're all usually guys in Germany that get all the cool shits. But on the website, that's really all. But there are a few releases that are, I guess, a little rumored. And there are a couple things I wanted to talk about, and then we'll kind of just wrap up this one. there have been a couple different retros, I think, that have started to leak 1.0s. You guys know that that's kind of like my expertise now. At least that's what I go after pretty heavily, or any 1.0 retros or anything like that. I really don't like to miss out on those just because you already missed out once, and it's kind of in a weird state now where I think Adidas understands that, and they're not really probably going to let a lot of people miss out on these colorways. The black pair, obviously the triple black. Triple black, this shoe was like a complete dud for at least the resale aspect of things. I'm really glad I have this because now I have a pair of triple black 1.0s, which I never could have gotten, 2-3 years ago. But with that said, it does kind of drive down some of the point of collecting certain things when they do that. And so kind of with that said, the 3 shoes that I wanted to talk about that I have seen pretty much confirmed at this point. Nothing from Adidas, obviously, nothing from anybody else that I know, just from my own research on there. Wool grays are going to be coming back. They've already released on, I think Adidas Canada had them first. They just dropped yesterday on the European sites, and it's really just kind of a matter of time until they come to the US site. I absolutely will be getting that shoe. Any 1.0 that's like that, I'll be getting that. Yeah, that shoe's going to be coming back, and I think that's a good colorway. A lot of people want those, and a lot of times when I have tried to go look for a pair maybe to buy for a little bit cheaper than, a dead stock pair, most of them are beat, and that's kind of unfortunate. But I think that's probably going to be a later October, early November in the US, at least, is what I'm going to think, because with the wool, they're probably going to wait a little bit longer until it gets cold, and then they're going to release that. Also, I'm going to say it now, I think in November too, I think the next 2 shoes that a lot of people are not really too happy about them redoing and retroing, but it is the olives and the maroon 1.0s. Those are some grails for people. There are people that spent a lot of money on those shoes. Now, I think they have changed the name of it, and there may be a couple differences, as they did kind of with the creams, and a couple things like with the original OG, the first retro, really, I guess. Those shoes do have variants from the actual, like, highly collectible ones. But at the end of the day, with Ultra Boost hype dying down, I don't really think that is going to do what it's meant to do, because I think even if it looks like it, it's going to drive it down. And I don't think it's going to be a really limited shoe either, because just based off of what's happened, the white 1.0s, the triple whites, when those came out, a lot of people thought that was going to be super hard to get. They made it look like it was going to be super hard to get. And then I saw today again, I think End Clothing, restocked them. I've seen them restock numerous times. Anytime I go on Twitter, it's always a restock somewhere. So you can see the product numbers that they really made are far more than they ever did when they first came out. I'm actually really expecting that to happen with the olives and the maroons, even though, like I said, I know a lot of collectors are going to hate that. I know a lot of people that those are the grails are really going to hate that. But if you haven't been able to get them, it's not a bad thing. It's not. Your shoes are still your shoes, guys. But, the market changes. Things go in and out. You got to just adjust with it. And I think that's what Adidas is understanding. But also, I'm not 100% supportive in their aspect of just taking really wanted shoes, and just because they know we're going to buy them, to sell them. But at the end time, like I have said on this vlog many times, this is what happens when you treat any type of ginormous company that you have there. When you start treating them like a streetwear brand, they're gonna disappoint you. If you treat these companies, Nike, Jordan, Adidas, Reebok, like New Balance, Saucony, like all of these brands that we buy, if you are treating them like streetwear, and if you're expecting them to be true to the culture and to not, want to just take money, unfortunately, you're going to be disappointed. I think 9 times out of 10. There's a few shoes that come out that really do have a lot of creativity put into it, a lot of great collabs, a lot of great causes. But at the same time, ultimately, that company is there to make money. And that's what really I think this is going to come down to. I think I wouldn't put it past Adidas now to retro every original 1.0 colorway, because they're almost there. When you really look at it, I mean, there's not many that are left. I mean, I think you have like JDs, but like other than the like collabs and exclusives and stuff like that, they've pretty much covered all the bases, I think. And I think that that's not necessarily a bad thing, because I know that I specifically on this channel have asked them to do that. And it's kind of one of those, I think, be careful what you ask for, because once it happens, it may not be the way that you wanted it to be. But with that said, I just am hoping that there's good quality with these shoes. I think that A lot of people can look past it once we just put them on our feet. And then once you walk out the house, man, it's a totally different story. Once you put it on the foot, it's kind of over. So it's then on to the next after you do that. But I hope you guys are having a good day. Like I said, trying to do a little more regular. Hopefully everybody has enjoyed it. Going to be prepping. I'm thinking most likely Monday I'm going to film the collection video just with everything, because I will have a day off from work. I've been doing 7 a.m. shifts all this week, so I haven't really had a lot of time to sit down and do the amount of stuff that I want to do for you guys. Like I said, I'm super appreciative that we've gotten to over 100 subscribers. I think we're at like 110 or something like that. Like it grew pretty quick. I was really happy about that. And like I said, it's not a big deal, and it's not, you know, a lot of people would scoff at 100 subscribers, but we did this organically. It's part of you guys. It's, you know, we enjoy talking about these things. I love it when you guys put comments in the videos. I like answering questions that you guys have. But yeah, and a couple ideas too that just wanted to see. If you guys are interested, leave it in the comments. Maybe I've been thinking about doing like a quick video, like a weekly sneaker rotation, just show you guys what I'm wearing, and then you guys just kind of comment back with what you guys are wearing that day. But yeah, even if it's not Boost or anything like that, I fuck with sneakers. I've always been like that. But you know, the vlog's we're gonna try. Hopefully everything in the world can somewhat go back to normal, but probably not. So I dropped my phone. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.